He's a fellow Philadelphian, actually from just outside Philly in the Huntington Valley. And he and I had a couple of classes together at Temple University. And no, I don't expect him to remember, nor that he and I bumped into each other back in the day at a restaurant near Del Ennis Lanes. And when I was visiting my aunt in Abington with my dad, who, like his, was in the supermarket biz. But you know him as a man who has been omnipresent in pop culture and the star of Full House and America's Funniest Home Videos and on Entourage as well, who, by the way, is coming to the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall this weekend. Hey, Bob Saget. Welcome to the morning show. How are you?
Bruce, I remember you completely. It's so good to talk to you. This is amazing.
You're full of it.
No, I'm not. I am, but I have to go to the restroom. But I just remember you. We went to Temple. We hung out by the equipment room.
At Broad Montgomery by the trucks that gave great steak sandwiches.
They were the best steak sandwiches. Now I don't go to trucks as much, but I would, a good steak sandwich in Philly is downtown, I guess, at Jim's. Let's promote the steak sandwich in Philly downtown.
Yeah, it wasn't Pasagino's. It wasn't.
No, I don't like that cheese. I don't know what that is. It's like Play-Doh.
Whiz.
Yeah, you don't want to eat something called that.
No. Hey,
are you good? Everything's good?
Life is great. How about you? Because it's
good.
It's 4:45 there in Los Angeles?
Oh, yeah, but I don't know time. I'm a comedian. We're like the armed services,
Yeah.
We just get up and go, and that's I'm leaving tomorrow to be there, so
really?
I can be with you. Yeah, I'm going to be in. I'm going to Orlando, and then I'm going to come right to Jacksonville. I think it's my third time in Jacksonville in about a year because it's we comedians have to go where the comedy was allowed, and I've had great times in Florida, and I'm going back. It's really a nice theater too. It's a small, intimate, nice theater, and there's a few seats left. Can you come to it? Can I get to see it?
We'll talk about that. I'd love to. It's my daughter's birthday. Otherwise, I would
that's
be there.
fine. You can bring her and all her friends.
She's under 18.
Forget that.
I think what might surprise people the most when they come to see the show is what's really a result of COVID, because you are over all the anger and negativity these days.
I'm done. And I'm 65. So we're in the same marketplace and in age, kind of. I'm older than you, I think. But I really love doing stand-up now more than I ever have. And I don't talk politics. I don't talk religion. I just want to make people laugh, and I don't want dissension in the room. My job is I'm like the Blues Brothers, where they would knock on the door and go, "We're on a mission from God." I just want to make people have a good time and have a good night out. And I'm getting ready to do a new special, so you got to go on the road, and that's why it's so much fun going out to places where I get to do a long set. I get to do an hour and a half, whatever feels right. I get to really play with the audience and try stuff, and it's not just all. I'm not as blue as I used to be, and some people go, "Saget, come on, I want Entourage Bob," and I'm like, okay, I'll throw them in there, but it's really kind of like different versions. It's me, just being myself more. And I love it. I just love it.
Well, we mellow a bit with 8. Well, some of us do.
Yeah, right. I haven't as much. You got 7 children, and I looked up. You have a lot. You have a big life, sir.
Well, when I got remarried to Christy, we do have 7 kids together and 2 grandkids and another grandkid on the way.
And 2 dogs.
Yeah.
I Googled you.
I Googled you since, I kind of lost touch.
We won't. We'll be in each other's DMs.
Maybe we'll grab some nosh. When are you getting into town?
I get into town. Well, I'm going into Orlando is when I arrive.
That's what you mentioned. When do you get to Jax?
On Saturday. So let's talk.
Okay.
I will hit you up.
All right, Michael has my cell. I'll have him give it to you. I know you missed stand-up.
What's your home address?
First Street in Jack's Beach. You launched a podcast in April of 2020 because you couldn't do stand-up, and it kind of became a coping mechanism for you and your listeners. How is that now that you're going back to change up, stand your routine, which I know you're excited to get back to?
Yeah. Well, I've been doing the stand-up. First place I did, I went and Dave Chappelle was doing in Yellow Springs. He would bring comedians out in Ohio. So that's the first time after that March 2020. It was 9 months until I got to do stand-up. Before that, I was supposed to be in studio with a podcast called It's My Name, Bob Saget's Here For You. That's my legal name now, the whole name of the podcast. But I just started, and it meant a lot to me to do it, and it became something I love doing. There's no reason not to do it. This week is BJ Novak, and Monday is Margaret Cho, and it's really, I had Bill Burr. I'm with Bill Burr's company now, All Things Comedy, but I've had amazing guests and great conversations, and I get to be completely myself. It's what you do. It's what you do every morning, where you're making everyone where you are on your show, you're making people feel better. And that's my job, and we get into the thick of it sometimes, but also it depends on if I have a comedian on. Bill Burr just yells at me for 90 minutes, which is fun. And then other people maybe Jason Sudeikis has been on, and Tiffany Haddish and Whoopi Goldberg, and a lot of people that I just have known for years and love. So it's really a fun thing to do. And the stand-up, once I was able to get out there safely, I did it, and there's nothing like it. I've been doing it for over 40 years, as you know. I did it when we met. I was doing stand-up.
Yeah, yeah. I just got to say, you'll know what this means. Lou Klein would be so happy and so proud. I know that you and Lou was big in the entertainment business, but he was also big at Temple. You were there for the dedication of the school at Temple. And besides the stuff in the classroom, he was like therapy for you. And you would kiss him like you would your dad. That's the kind of relationship you guys had.
You're gonna make me cry.
He would be so happy.
He was like a dad to me. He liked me, and I was. He got me an internship on the Mike Douglas Show. That was my first indoctrination into show business. I was 19. I'd been making student films. He helped me tee up a film that I made, and I won the Student Academy Award for a documentary film series about my nephew who had it's hard for me to keep up, and he's doing well now. He's 50, and he had his face reconstructed when he was 7 years old at Children's Hospital in Philly. I made a documentary about it. But Lou Klein cared so much about students. I've had a couple of those teachers. And were you close with Lou? Did you have that relationship?
Not as close as you, but I knew Lou. Yeah.
Yeah. When you get a teacher like that in your life, it's a real gift. Anybody watching that knows what I'm saying. Both of my sisters were teachers, and there's nothing like it if you're a good teacher. And he literally helped me, and he would talk with me, and I did anything he wanted. And then we lost him not too long ago, which was very sad.
But a big influence on both of our lives. Hey, Bob, great to chat with you. I would love to see you. I'll make sure that Michael gets you my contact.
I want to see you, so we'll figure this out. This has almost been like a Tinder date. This has been good.
Which way do I swipe?
I won't say it on the air. I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
Where am I? I'm at
Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. Ponte
Vedra Concert Hall. I'm going to be in the ocean, and then I'll come over, and that's Saturday night, the 8th. But we'll see. We're going to see each other, so that'll be nice.
Absolutely. Hey, just a few tickets left, but if you'd like to go see Bob, it's a great show. You can find the tickets on the Florida Theater website, floridatheater.com, or Ticketmaster. Bob Saget. He's been on TV, on Broadway, won a Grammy nomination. He's going to be at the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall this coming Saturday night, January 8th. Check him out. Bob, what a great pleasure. We could all use a good laugh and a distraction these days. Have a great day.
Mutual. You too, Bruce. Thank you.
Stay healthy and well.
I will. You too. Thank you.